Mr. Ražnatović, can I call you Arkan? It's a lot easier for English viewers, I think. I'd like to ask you some hard questions. You don't object to hard questions?
No, I have no objection on any questions. I will give you all the answers I can.
There's a lot of people very frightened of you in this city, you know. I mean, many people think you're a hero, but many other people are very frightened of you.
I don't know. I didn't met one Serbian man who is frightened of me.
Perhaps they keep out of your way.
No, not sure.
Okay. Right. Now, you've been indicted by the International War Crimes Tribunal as a war criminal for your activities in Bosnia, in Croatia, and elsewhere.
It's funny, you see, that I'm indicted right now in this political situation under a NATO attack, under NATO bombarding our cities, and right in this moment, one of the force who is going to wait for NATO ground troops and to give them a hard welcome, those are my volunteers, my units. And right this moment, they put out overhead that I'm a war criminal from, I don't know, year 91 and something like this. They've been waiting for 8 years to tell me that I'm a war criminal, right in this political moment.
But it doesn't mean it's not true, just because they're saying it now.
Yeah, I know it's not true. I was in the war in 91 and 92, so I know it's not true, and I'm 100% sure it's not true. So I know that's only a politic, pure politic.
Everywhere you went, in particular in Bosnia, Muslims were killed. Muslim men, women and children died. Were you not responsible for that?
That's not true. First, if you talk like that, I must say you have no sense. No one died where I came. I fight with my unit in the first row. I have many men killed. I have many men wounded. And to tell me that everywhere I go, the Muslims were killed, it's not true. The Muslim soldiers were killed, and my soldiers were killed also, in a fair battle. So that's something else we can talk about.
But this is the accusation that's made against you.
I refuse any accusation. If they said that I killed Muslims, I didn't kill Muslims. In a fair fight, I killed enemy soldiers. That's true.
And in Croatia, the same?
The same thing, yes. We've been fighting. They kill us. I have many soldiers which are wounded, and also in a fair fight, we fight with them.
Why did you get this reputation? If it's not true, how come everybody believes it?
I get those reputation from enemy sources. Same as the enemy sources, NATO is the enemy to us now, as they pick up my name and they said you're a war criminal right in this moment. Why they didn't act before? Why they didn't act after? They act right now. They think they can hurt me, or they can scare me, or they can. They think I wouldn't go and defend my country because they consider me as a war criminal. No, I will defend my country. I will defend my people, my wife, my children. If I am considered as a war criminal to the West, or if I'm considered as an ami to them, a friend. So for me it's the same. My duty is to defend my country. Your duty and NATO duty is not to attack and bomb our cities and our civilian targets. So justice and right is on our side, from the beginning to the end.
You're wearing this target badge.
Yes.
Tell me why.
All people in Belgrade, they are wearing this target badge. It means we are all targets. My children are wearing it. I am wearing it. My wife, everybody is wearing it. We are civilians. We are under the NATO bombs night and day, and we are targets all. So that's on a protest. We are wearing this badge with the targets.
Everybody in the outside world is seeing the most terrible pictures day by day from Kosovo.
Yes, I agree.
Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of innocent people,
yes,
who, each of whom, when asked, says they are being forced out by Serbian forces.
That's what we don't agree. That's what you are telling to the people. Christian Amanpour from CNN and well-known people who are reporting from the Albanian border. I am watching CNN, I am watching BBC, I am watching Sky News, I am watching all the programs. So I can tell you that's not true. People are simply running away from the bombing. People are simply running away because you're bombing them 24 hours day and night. You bombed Pristina, you bombed all part of Kosovo, you're bombing all part of Yugoslavia, but the most you're bombing Kosovo. And people are running away. Not only Albanian people, let me tell the truth to your public, not only Albania are running away, Serbs are running away, Turks are running away, Gypsies are running away, everybody is running away because you're bombing them and you are bombing civilian targets, you're bombing military targets, you're bombing factories. People, you want them to come back, stop bombing, they will come back. I was brought in Pristina, I went to school in Pristina, I have a good friends, the Albanians, I grew up with Albanians, I have nothing against Albanians. One of my girlfriends, she was Albanian, she's married now, she has children and such a thing, so don't tell me that we hate Albanians because it's not true. We are good neighbors to Albania and we used to be good neighbors to Albania. We don't hate any nation. Not Albanians, not Turks, not anyone who is living in Kosovo. Only what we hate is bombing, the bomb from NATO. You try to make us, to break our opinion, you try to take part of Yugoslavia and you want that part to be part of Albania.
Can I just interrupt though?
Yeah, you can, of course.
Why does almost everybody who is asked say that they're escaping from the threat of murder and of
I have to say it's simply not true because
so many people lying?
No, they're not lying. You make them lying. I so imagine when you make for the pictures you make them crying. They said now you should cry. I had a witness for that. Now you should cry, and then Albanian woman, she started crying, and imagine he's not finished, she's looking at. She's look normal. So a lot imagine are false, I have to say. If you want to stop the humanitarian catastrophe, then stop bombing. Let those people go back to their apartments, to their houses, to their villages. Be an aid to us, help us, and not by pushing them out of Yugoslavia, out of Kosovo by bombing them. But you don't do us any favor with that. You know, you are bombing us all the time.
But surely one of the problems that Serbs have is that Kosovo is a very important place for them in their history, in their national history, their church history, in all sorts of ways. One of the big problems there is that this very important place is occupied by people that are not Serbs. I mean,
let me explain to you.
It's quite good.
For 50 years, we should take Albanian immigrants from Albania. They have a regime there, communist regime. You should take them in the part when the Tito was alive. We should take immigrants from Albania. We give them a free land, piece of land. We give them credit to build the houses. We give them jobs. That was going on for 50 years. Of course, in the time before the war, we have 30% of Albanian people, 70% of Serb population. Now, what we have 90% of Albanian population, 10% of Serb population. It's okay. There are more Albanian people living in Kosovo. We admit that.
You want them to come back now?
I want them to come back.
But surely it's more interesting to have an empty Kosovo that Serbs can move back into.
No, we don't want an empty Kosovo. We don't want people to go out of their homes.
But that is
Kosovo,
isn't it?
No, excuse me. Kosovo is a part where the Albanian and Serbs can live together, and we've been living together for years. Why should we change this? But we can't do nothing if you are encouraging, if you are giving money, if you are giving arms to Albanian terrorists. We have Albanian terrorists, you from the West admit, the United States ambassador, United States congressman, they admit that we in Kosovo have terrorist groups. Now, they don't call them terrorist groups. Now they call them some liberation army for liberation of Kosovo. I mean, you give, not you, but CIA give a training camps in Albania. They train them well, they give them arms, and they send them to Yugoslavia to kill our policemen, to kill our soldiers. They make hell out of peaceful country, because someone in a dirty head wanted Kosovo to be a problem. They wanted us to quarrel with Albanians. We don't want to quarrel with Albanians. We want peace. We want to live together. My children can grow together with Albanian children.
Why do you think that their passports and every evidence of their identity as citizens of Yugoslavia are being taken away from them as they leave? Surely it's because they won't be allowed back because Serbs want Kosovo for the Serbs.
Serbs, they don't want Kosovo for the Serbs. As I tell you, in Kosovo, the people from all nationality which are living in Kosovo can stay and live there. I assure you. It's not true that the Serbs